Hey everyone. Today we're diving into two AI heavyweights, QwQ-32B and DeepSeek R1. If you've been wondering which model can do more without draining your entire GPU budget, stick around. We'll compare everything from math performance to coding abilities so you don't miss a single detail. Let's start with a quick rundown. QwQ-32B is Alibaba's I wonder with 32 billion parameters, powered by advanced reinforcement learning. Meanwhile, DeepSeek R1 is the big boss in town, boasting 671 billion parameters, though it usually taps into only about 37 billion at a time with a mixture of experts approach. One's all about efficiency on a single GPU, and the other is built for those who don't mind mega server setups. Ever wonder how these AIs actually think? QwQ-32B is all about reinforcement learning. It learns by trial and error and refines its logic step by step, like a student practicing until the work is nearly perfect. DeepSeek R1, on the other hand, uses a mixture of expert setup. Rather than turning on all 671 billion parameters at once, it activates specialized experts only when needed, like a huge team of specialists, each tackling a different challenge. Who wins when it comes to raw performance? Surprisingly, it's a close call, even though these two models differ drastically in size. For mathematical reasoning, QwQ-32B scores around 79.5% on AME24, and DeepSeek R1 lands at about 79.8%. They're nearly tied, which is huge considering QwQ-32B has far fewer parameters. For coding ability, QwQ-32B hits around 63.4% on live codebench, while DeepSeek R1 reaches about 65.9%, giving DeepSeek R1 a slight advantage. However, QwQ-32B often takes the lead in more complex, step-by-step logic tasks, perfect for puzzle solving or real-world inference projects. Now, let's talk about you and how these models fit into your workflow. For education and research, QwQ-32B is great for complicated math proofs or summarizing studies step by step. It's basically your AI tutor, and you only need a single GPU to run it. For software development, DeepSeek R1 is the champion, especially if you're juggling large code bases or need advanced debugging in multiple programming languages. Both models can handle everyday Q&A or chatbot functions, but if you're on a tight hardware budget, QwQ-32B is more accessible. Big businesses with GPU clusters might favor DeepSeek R1's broad domain coverage. So, how much juice do you actually need? QwQ-32B can run on a single high-end consumer GPU, around 24 gigabytes VRAM, and is perfect for smaller teams, research labs, and individual creators. DeepSeek R1 typically needs a multi-GPU setup like 16100S to reach its full potential. It's a powerhouse if you have the budget and large-scale server capacity. Wondering which one you should pick? Go with QwQ-32B if you want near top-tier performance without a server farm. You like the idea of reinforcement learning that aces math and puzzle tasks, and you're aiming for a cost-effective solution that still rocks. Choose DeepSeek R1. If you have a robust GPU cluster or plan to scale enterprise-wide, you need that extra push in code generation and debugging. And you want a beast that covers multiple domains while handling English and Chinese like a pro. QwQ-32B proves you don't need a crazy parameter count to hit near-elite performance, while DeepSeek R1 crushes it in coding tasks. Just make sure your infrastructure can handle the heat. Remember, it's all about matching your needs and resources. If you got value out of this comparison, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive AI content, and drop a comment telling me which model you'd pick.